Today we're going to cook some mutton, or some people call it lamb. Mutton's usually referred to as a 2 or 3 year old sheep. This is a yearling sheep, so it's really lamb, but I'm going to call it mutton. So I've got some briquettes started, and I'm going to take this 14-inch Dutch oven, put them on top, get it going, get it hot. I've cleaned the Dutch oven and put 6 half pieces of bacon in the Dutch oven. Okay, we've got our bacon browned up, rendered out a little bit. We've got just a little bit of grease in the bottom of the pan, so we're going to start putting some lamb in there. And what I have is some lamb ribs, and I want those to brown up, so we're just going to put them down in there. And there's a lot of fat on them. It's going to cook off, and it's going to be really tasty in a little while. I've also got a bunch of what we call fry meat, which is just pieces of meat that's cut from the hindquarters of the lamb, and it's just in small steaks. We've got about a pound and a half of ribs, and then I've got about 4 pounds of this fry meat. What we're going to do is we're going to line the bottom of this Dutch oven with this meat and get it so that it can start browning good. You're going to have to brown this on all sides, so we will be turning it a lot, and it's important that you put a lot of salt on this while you're cooking it. Get it cooked in, and a little pepper. Not too much pepper, but whatever your taste like, whatever you like for pepper. Lots good, little's good, however you want to do it. We'll just go ahead and line the rest of this meat in there and get seasoned up good. Your butcher can cut this however you want. I like it about a 1/2 inch thick. Cooks up really good, and these little pieces of fowl will get nice and crisp. They're so tasty. I've even got some little teeny chunks in here. This is actually some lamb that I processed, further processed it from a roast, and you can do that too. You can just get a lamb roast, a boneless one, and cut it up if you'd like, and go ahead and get that seasoned up really good. We got quite a bit of heat on the bottom. I don't know if you can hear that cracking or not. It's popping under there, which is a good sign. And now we're going to go ahead and put the top on, and we're going to add quite a lot of charcoal to the top of that. So what we'll do is just spread that out around there, and you can get too much heat on this, but it's pretty hard. This lamb takes a lot of heat. But we will need to turn it as we go, and we'll show you when we turn it a couple of times, and then we'll show you the finished product. Basically, it's really easy to cook, but the people I eat mutton with, the lamb with, like it well done. They like the fat cooked crispy, and so that's where we're going to go with it. If you like it a little leaner, that's fine too, a little chewier. We like it crisp, so we're off and running. We'll let that go for a while. Okay, the lamb's been going for about 10 minutes. We're going to pull the lid and just check it real quick. If you come closer, you can see there's quite a bit of water in it. We're just going to stir this around and turn it, and we got to get some of that water out, and it'll come out pretty quick because we got a lot of heat on it. But starting to cook up nicely. We want to add just a little bit more seasoning, and I'm going to throw just a little bit of seasoning salt in there, just for added flavor. And I like to cook a little onion in with it. Gives it just a little extra flavor as it cooks and makes it taste really good. We won't be eating the onions, they're just in for flavor. But we're going to put the lid back on and crack the lid just slightly so that some of that moisture will come out. Let her go for another 10 minutes or so, and we'll check it again. Okay, we've let this cook down, get some of the water out of it for about 10 or 15 minutes. And as you can see, most of the water's gone. We still got a lot of heat, so we'll just stir it around, and we're going to get some of these fattier pieces down touching the bottom of the pan so that they'll render out a little bit and get crispier. There's still got a little water in there, but it'll come out. So just takes a little while to cook this. Looks good. Another 10 or 15 minutes. It'd be about done. Okay, we're going to check this lamb and see if it's done. Looks like most of it's pretty well done. The little pieces are pretty well cooked. They're getting on the really done side. Some of these fatter pieces are going to have to go a minute, but we're going to start eating it because it'll overcook the little pieces if we don't get some of those out. So there you go, lamb. The Dutch oven. We also have a pot of Dutch oven potatoes that are ready to go. Break when you touch them. There you go. I just wanted to show you what good lamb looks like. Once it gets done, it just pulls apart, melts in your mouth.